Day 63. Well, we did not get up at 5. I'm not sure what time we got up. I think it was after 6. Anyway, luckily it's still so cold. The mosquitoes aren't up yet. Look at this view behind me, the Gore Range. It's just spectacular. So that was a nice view to wake up to, with North Rock Creek flowing right behind. So we should be about a quarter of a mile or less from the Rock Creek trailhead, which means that we only have about 18 miles left of the Gore Range Trail before we get to a reservoir near Surprise, I think. I'm not sure. At any rate, we'll get up and get going. Start walking before the mosquitoes get up. My tent is soaked. It rained. There was steam and condensation. Oh my God. So yeah, my fly is super wet and heavy right now. So yay, I get to carry that. Anyway, this should be a beautiful day. And it looks like maybe there might be another monsoon this afternoon. There usually is at some point. We'll just see how it goes. Frankly, I don't mind if there's a little rain. It keeps the mosquitoes down because, oh my God, they were just insane last night. Well, hopefully today it'll be a little bit better. Look at the size of this coffee cake. Holy cow. There's a lot of cake, a lot of weight. I'm going to eat some of it right now. I didn't have any breakfast this morning except for a coffee with breakfast essentials in it. Oh, oof, definitely starting to feel the hunger kick in. It usually takes a little bit before I start feeling hungry in the morning. This ought to handle it. Well, we're at Boulder Creek, and it looks like we're supposed to cross this. It definitely looks like we're getting wet. Damn it! We only follow this for like a quarter mile before we turn back onto the Gore. Hopefully, we can find a reasonable place to cross. I don't know though. You're looking good. Well, look! There's a bridge. A tree fell on it, but there's a bridge. Woohoo! All right, well, tragedy averted. My feet are still dry, thanks to the busted footbridge. The trail where it pops out on the creek, though, shows basically there's just a crossing there. Then I realized it's probably for like horses. Horses aren't taking the footbridge, so thank goodness we walked up a little bit. There was kind of an established trail. Wow. This creek is killing it. There is an established trail you see here. This is where the horses cross. They just go right across. But walkers got to go up a little bit. And there's actually a sign on this side that says points to the trail. So very cool. God, this is gorgeous. Little waterfalls everywhere. Damn. Well, it's still blowdown central on this trail, but you can see that there's been some recent work done on the blowdowns, but they're being real selective about it. Like, 1 out of 4, we're good. Bark beetle has just destroyed this forest. And oh my God, the trail is a mess. Blowdowns everywhere. Creepy squeaking trees because there's a wind right now. Obviously, they're not picky about where they fall. Man, but just ruined everywhere. It's horrible. I was reading in like the forest visitor guide for the Dillon Ranger District that the bark beetle epidemic was on the decline. And the reason why probably is because they literally ate themselves out of house and home. I mean, there's hardly any trees left that are standing. It's sad. Just wow. God. As all of these blowdowns making progress up the trail take like twice as long and twice as exhausting. Good grief. It's a fucking jungle out here. We're at Spring Creek. Another total shitstorm of blowdowns to get here. Yay, footbridge. And it's actually really nice here, so maybe we'll sit here, take a break. I need water, so I gotta filter some. Beautiful. I love those little flowers. I don't think I've seen those yet. Nice. Well, my bad. This is Harrigan Creek, not Spring Creek, which I learned. Oh, doesn't that look like one of the Pac-Man ghosts or a Fry Guy or something? Look how soaked that thing is. Harrigan Creek Trail. So, yeah. It's actually a nice little spot right in here. The signs are really well maintained. Okay, so I'm gonna have to dig out my wildflower book and hope it doesn't rain because at some point today. It's just in this area alone where we've been sitting, taking this break. I found 14, at least 14 different kinds of wildflowers. You know, from your garden variety dandelion to these things. I don't know what most of these are. These little yellow guys. This guy. And those are big, look like big dandelions. Those white flowers on the other side of the creek. Oh my gosh, just crazy number of flowers. Is that a new one? Oh shoot, maybe a new one. Where'd it go? Oh, that little guy in there. No, I didn't see that one before. So I guess 15. I saw these little purple guys. But holy crap. Like, it's just going off out here. They were saying that they thought wildflowers were going to be taking off like at their peak in 3 weeks. Oh, too bad we won't be in Colorado anymore in 3 weeks. But I'll take what we got for right now because this is amazing out here. Those purple ones over there. I mean, wow. There's a ton of different kinds. These little yellow guys. Mostly I just like walk through and it's like, well, there's just a bunch of yellow flowers. But there are so many different kinds. Like that guy's different. It's nuts. Ah, exciting. Well, the high peaks are looking pretty majestic and foreboding. Definitely stormy up there. Be nice if the storms just got stuck up there so they stay off of us. That would be pretty sweet. Do us a solid. Well, this trail is beautiful. I'm so glad we found it as an alternate to walking the bike route or going back up the high route. And I definitely wouldn't want to be up high right now. It don't look good. That's not where we would be, but you know, they all look like that when it's storming. It does not look fun. And they're probably doing like I did when I was up there, looking down at the green valleys and peaks, thinking, God, I wish I was there. I'd rather just look at them from here. Well, it's starting to sprinkle and rain, but oh my goodness, this meadow we're walking through just has so many different kinds of flowers. I'm just like still amazed. So happy to see all their little faces. Oop, poop. Guess I really want to know what those are. But man, this has just been awesome. Ooh, there's a cool one back there. Ah, so many flowers. I can't take out my book though because I get all wet and ruined. So I'm trying to take pictures of as many as I can so I can hopefully try to identify them later when I can pull out the book without damaging it. Oh, yeah, right. I think right now we're walking along a creek. I can hear it running to the side of us. Plus you have all your typical creek side bushes going on there. Man, this has just been awesome. Weather's actually kind of nice. Other than the sprinkling. If it just stays sprinkling, who cares? It's kind of refreshing. keeps the sweating down, keeps the mosquitoes down. It's cool, so that works for me. If it starts picking up too much though, I'm definitely not digging out my rain jacket. Really all I care about is not damaging the phone. So just tuck that away somewhere. Hello, Lupin. Well, I picked a great day to break my sunglasses because there is no sun. I just decided to have a sit because it's starting to rain a little more steadily, but it looks like there's clear skies or clearer or lighter skies around, so maybe this will just last for, I don't know, the typical 15, 20 minute Colorado. If you don't like the weather, just wait 15, 20 minutes spell. That'd be awesome because I do not care to dig out all my rain gear. It's at the bottom of the pack. So, I'm either gonna get wet or I'm gonna get wet. But at least my eyes aren't gonna go blind from the sun today. Nice overcast weather. It's actually perfect temperature for hiking. And though the sprinkling isn't too bad, but yeah, just getting everything wet sucks because then you're just carrying a bunch of water you can't drink. And it makes your stuff smell even worse. I'm trying to avoid that. Well, it's cold, wet, and windy. We're at Slaughter Creek. Oh my. Do not want to cross that without a bridge. That was wicked. Hopefully, maybe there's something down here. Oh man. See another sketchy tree bridge. Wow. This does not look good. Not good at all. Nope, that's out. There's nothing down there. Well, this could be interesting. Not sure what we'll do. So there was a bridge, but this is so overflooded. I just actually saw a big fish swim by right here, right in front of Nightcrawler. Good God. This is a lot of water. Sketchy as fuck. Wow, that bridge is definitely out. And the water is ice cold. The only way to get across it really, you just like sit on your butt and scooch across, which might be an option on a nice warm sunny day, but it's not one of them. So I'm gonna have to take a look at the maps and see what else we can do because I don't imagine there's any better places. This is a big creek and there's beaver ponds on it. It's a mess here. So back to the map. So we're screwed here on Slate Creek. That's the bridge up there by the upturned stump. It's completely out. And yeah, even here where it looks calmer and you can see the rocks, it's still a lot deeper than it looks, and it's going pretty fast out there in the middle. These rocks are all slippery. They're covered with moss and algae. It could be a very bad day if somebody fell. That would be bad. Ugly. So here's a place where it's running a little slower, but we still have no idea how deep it is, and it's really wide. I'm probably going to be slippery, but Nightcrawler wants to give it a try. It looks like a hot mess. I don't know. Basically gonna have to punch through a bunch of river willow on the other side as well. The Slate Creek Trail actually runs along this creek, but it's way over on the other. Now we've got a little bit further from it because we went downstream a bit. It's over there somewhere. We don't know where. That does go out ultimately to Highway 9, but I mean there's no services there or anything. It's just cold and wet out here coming from above, and now that water is freezing cold. This is a bummer. So it's doable. It's just gonna be freezing fucking cold. And then finding our way back to our trail. Yay!
Where do we go from here?
That's what I was afraid of. He got over there, but there's really no way out. And he tried to go through that hole over there, and there was nothing. It's basically just like more waterfall. And yeah, I don't know. It looks like he's gonna have to do that all the way up that hole. More ambitious than a beaver. Hey, let's see how this goes. Oh my god, when we made it across, that was fucking dicey. It was so cold, I can't feel my feet. And it wasn't horribly fast, but it was pretty deep in some places. Alright, well, the Slaughter Creek Trail, we're going back up, kind of bushwhacking our way back up the other side of Slate Creek. I keep calling it Slaughter Creek. It almost did. Anyway, oh here, I think this might be the, looks like it might have been a trail. Oh damn, it's a giant fucking mushroom. But oh my god, that was dicey. I hope we don't have any more of those, because that was definitely probably not smart, definitely not fun. Oh my god. But hey, we survived to be dumb again another day. Alright, coming back up. Here on a old homestead. Maybe the prior inhabitants also washed away in that fucking creek. Oh my god. Crazy. But at least we seem to have found our way back to our trail. That's nice. And it's not raining anymore. It's starting to warm up, actually, thank God. Because our toes, both of our toes are entirely frozen. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Oh, fucking burr. Well, my feet are still numb, but not as bad. Sun came out. Oh my gosh, I didn't think that was gonna happen. So that's awesome, because helped warm up pretty quick. And also the climb immediately after. Also helpful. Oh, things are starting to look up as we go up. Well, now that we're out of the creek, we'll get back to our regularly scheduled minefield of blowdowns. Good golly, this forest is just ruined. What a mess. Okay, well, this trail might not be the easiest, but it's still beautiful out here. Wild roses blooming, nice. And it's starting to clear up a little bit, so that's happy. The forest, not so much. It's definitely still wrecked, but damn, my dress keeps catching on all these little snags on these blowdowns. Of course, I chose that blowdown. I wanted to come over and take a picture of the flowers with the Gores behind. It's time for a new dress anyway. And it's just, look at all of these columbines. They're everywhere. It's like a little columbine forest. These flowers are so cool. Hello. Mosquitoes. I swear, every time you stop, they just start swarming you within seconds. And it's crazy. All the keratin's washed off my legs. But I put permethrin on these leggings at Toasted Toad's place. I'm still finding these little bastards landing on me. They're supposed to take right off. Look at you. I just love their faces. But wait, there's more. What? Oh my gosh. Look at this. Yeah, you're getting to see. I guess hopefully my soaked, disgusting shoes are staying out of the frame here because I'm watching where I'm going, kinda. But what? Look at this. So many different kinds of flowers out here. This is magical. So the trail's kind of disappeared in this meadow. There was a sign back there that he had stopped at that said, oh, that's kind of a trail. Said that had the sign for the Gore Range Trail and then another sign saying no outlet. Oh, wow. Oh, that's just elk or something. But, yeah, this part of the trail definitely hasn't been used much, if at all, this season. It's probably been used a little bit because there's still some track. Unless we're following, you know, like a bear track or something. I don't know. Guess we'll find out if we run into a bear. It's a good thing I'm wearing my leggings because I just slammed my fucking knee into that. Oh my god, it hurts so bad. Man, it's probably time to take a break. Oh my god. Just had everything today. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, I gotta sit down. So we're about 2 miles from the Brush Creek trailhead, and I found that there's a trail down, actually a road, down to the south end of Green Mountain Reservoir. So we're gonna get off the Gore Range Trail there, mainly because we're tired of climbing over blowdowns. Also, there are several other creek crossings in between here and where we were gonna get out. And if any of the other ones are like the one at Slate Creek, I do not care to do that again. So if we walk down to the reservoir, there's a county road that goes along the west side of the reservoir where there will be bridges over creeks. So that's good. And no blowdowns. And we'll be able to find the road because it's a road. Whereas this trail in some of the meadow areas completely disappears because it's been overgrown from all the rain. Nobody's really been using the trail. So, we're gonna stop at Brush Creek to top off on water before we get down to the reservoir. And they allow boating and all kinds of stuff in that reservoir, so rather get our water from a running creek and less dealing with this shit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely. If this dress makes it through today, it'll be a miracle. Well, I guess the one good thing about this forest being so wrecked is no pesky trees to get in the ways of the views. Wow. Really gorgeous out there. Shame about why I can see it, but I take the win. Yeah, it's a steep little climb, but whew, look at these amazing views. Holy crap. Everywhere. And flowers down. Get to this creek crossing, and not only is there no bridge, but the trail crosses it at the worst spot. Like it's the widest spot. And you have to like go out a bay. Or you can just go up right there. Goodness. So that last creek was actually Brush Creek, which is our exit trail. So if we were going to continue on the range trail to Surprise, which is what we had originally planned to do, we'd continue forward. But instead, we're going to give ourselves, well, I was going to say we're going to give ourselves a break from blowdowns, but I see 2 right in front of us. But anyway, it's only 0.7 from here to the trailhead and Brush Creek Road, so worst case scenario, we only have, oh hey, then it's not a blowdown after all, it goes under it. Nice! We only have 0.7 more miles of climbing over stuff, climbing under stuff, crawling, crossing, mosquitoes. And hopefully if you're, I was getting there. fewer mosquitoes. Yeah. And we're exiting Eagle's Nest Wilderness, which probably means less blowdowns because there's more clearing and more motorized vehicles. We shouldn't be that far from the road. This trail has pretty views. Once again, open, clear views, thanks to the bark beetle probably. I haven't got to that hill yet. Well, the beetles have, but the clearing hasn't. Oh my goodness. This is now wide open meadows, back into sage. Aspen growing. Ah, beautiful view down valley. Oh, we made it to the Brush Creek trailhead, the upper trailhead. So nice. Gorgeous views up here. We're gonna drop almost 1,000 feet on this road to get down to the Green Mountain Reservoir, the river that comes out of it. Wow, look at those mountains. Oh, they're so green. Pretty, pretty. I forgot to note that we're already more or less mosquito free. So, yay. You can actually stop and look around and not be entirely miserable. So it's pretty neat up here. Open area. Great views. Doesn't look like people come up here too terribly much. Is it a ladder? Looks like a ladder. I think it's a ladder. Oh damn. Big old fire pit. Ooh. There's like these little blue butterflies all over the place right here. Look at them. Holy cow, they're going crazy. And they're not even all stacked up on a pile of poop like I usually see them when they're stacked like this. Butterflies love poop. Wow, well, there are a ton of wildflowers up here, but oh my god, there's butterflies like crazy too. Just standing right here, I've seen 4 different kinds at least, in addition to the little cute blue ones. I saw a black and white one, and I saw what looked kind of like a monarch, and then one that was yellowish. I am worse at butterflies than I am at flowers. Damn it, Jim, I'm not a lepidopterist or whatever the word is. If that's what it is, it's fun to say, lepidopterist. But yeah, not a butterfly specialist is what I'm trying to get at here. I guess I can't know everything. I just wish I did, especially about the flora and fauna of these trails. Oh my gosh, the flowers are just redonkulous everywhere. Got Highway 9 in sight, and that river is the outflow of the Green Mountain Reservoir. We're almost down to the bottom of Brushy Creek Road, I guess. Oh, actually I can see looks like the tail end or the bottom end of the reservoir right in front of us. Cool. Okay, well these views are beautiful, and that's our road down there. That's County Road 30, the paved road on this side of the river. Wow, gorgeous up here so far. Definitely not regretting getting off the Gore Range Trail. Holy cow. No bugs, no problem, no blowdowns. Steep road. My van would definitely die on this road. Definitely. I saw those signs up there in the distance that looked like there's something going on up there. So I asked him what were if he had any ideas what they thought there were, and he saw this. There's this guy with a skateboard. Obviously, it's a hula hoop. You can see he's working them hips, working them. Well, now let's investigate these signs. Well, looky. Store, grocery, sandwiches, supplies. Yes, we're open. Oh, that's awesome because I need some worms ice. So we went in to check out the little store, and we were just hoping for, like, you know, to pick up some snacks, maybe a cold drink or something like that. But oh my God, we completely, like, we walked in at the exact right time because the cool people that are caretakers here just got fucking fired today. And so they're not happy about that. And I don't blame them. It sounded like there was absolutely no good reason for it. The owners of this place just want to sell it, and so they wanted to sell it to them. But apparently that was never on the table anyway. So they basically told them to get the hell out, which is pretty shitty. So what ended up happening was we ended up being able to get a bunch of different things from the store, and get to stay in this cabin tonight, which is amazing. It's like a thunderstorm was moving in as we were arriving, and yeah, tiny cabin. She was all worried about, like, how we were gonna judge her cabin. They were like, dude, we live in a fucking tent. We're good. It's all good. So yeah, hello. We get to have, oh my God. I might be more excited about this than about the cabin. We get to have shells and cheese with the real creamy cheese in it tonight. Oh, and she gave us a bunch of, she was an organic gardener before she started working here. So they had a little greenhouse. So she gave me a bunch of fresh kale and fresh chard to put into the mac and cheese. So holy crap, I am so excited. We actually get to eat a reasonably good meal with some vegetables in it. Vegetables, some greens. It's good for us. They're good for you. Eat your greens. Well, this turned out to be a great day after all. Even though we had mosquitoes, I crashed my knee. At least it was my other knee, so I'm even now. I'm 2 for 2. Both of them have been injured now, and it's like, but nothing major. I walked it off. It doesn't hurt that much now, except for when I touch it or bend too deep. Hopefully a good night's rest will fix that. We had a great dinner, shells and cheese with actual creamy cheese. Oh my God, it was a deluxe with fresh chard and kale in it, some garlic, and I put Cholula in mine because I like it hot. Oh my goodness, I feel so refreshed. I gotta brush my teeth, wash out my socks, dry my tent. Oh my goodness, great day. Thanks so much to Carrie and Beeve, or Flower and Beeve. She says she goes by Flower, people call her Flower, for letting us post up here. What an amazing stay. We were just gonna dirt bag it on some road, you know, or somewhere off this road, which is sketchy because pretty much it seems like it's almost all private property. So, very relieved, and I'm gonna go get very relaxed. Have a good night.